While watching your favorite cartoon, have you ever imagined what the characters would look like as adults? If so, we have some good news for you. A few talented artists redesigned our favorite characters and gave them a grown-up makeover. Keep watching to see Maggie Simpson's transformation into an adult. We guarantee you'll be amazed. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and please give this video a big thumbs up. Today we'll be sharing photos of 10 kids' cartoon characters reimagined as adults. Maggie Simpson. Maggie Simpson is the adorable baby sister to Bart and Lisa. She may not say much, but she has a personality that's a bit sneaky, vibrant, and full of life. In the long-running animated series, Maggie's appearance stays the same. She's always been a little baby, walking around the Simpsons family home wearing a nightie and with a pacifier in her mouth. If the Simpsons were a real family out in the real world, Maggie would already be well past her teenage years. Do you think it's about time the character received a grown-up makeover? So do we. An artist named Vladimir did the honors of reimagining Maggie as an adult, and check her out now. She went from a tiny little baby to a businesswoman in the blink of an eye. Her red pacifier has finally been retired, but there's one thing about Maggie that hasn't changed. Can you guess what it is? She's still wearing a blue bow in her hair just like she did when she was a kid. Now that we've taken a good look at her, doesn't Maggie look a lot like her sister Lisa? They could practically be twins. The Powerpuff Girls. The Powerpuff Girls are 3 crime-fighting cartoon characters with supernatural powers. There's Blossom, the leader of the crew. She wears a pink dress with a black belt around her waist and a huge red bow in her hair. Next up is Bubbles. She's the sweet and innocent one of the group. She wears a blue dress with a black belt and her blonde hair is styled in pigtails. And then there's Buttercup. She's a feisty tomboy. She wears a green dress and she has a short hairstyle with some awesome bangs that we love. Since the characters are children most of the time, the show's animators decided to reimagine them as adults. Take a look at them now. We think the animators did a great job at giving the entire group a grown-up makeover. As adults, Bubbles, Blossom, and Buttercup still love their favorite colors, but their outfits have definitely matured. They're each showing off their bellies and sporting some skin-tight, hip-hugging pants. Do you think the Powerpuff Girls look better as children or as adults? Feel free to leave us a reply down below in the comment section. We can't wait to see what you have to say. Russell. Russell from Up is the loud and inquisitive little boy who always gives Carl a hard time. He can always be seen in his signature Wilderness Explorer uniform, and there's a lot going on with his outfit. He wears a yellow shirt, brown shorts, and brown shoes. He also wears a matching yellow hat and he carries a backpack full of all of his most prized possessions. But there's one thing about his appearance that most people's eyes are immediately drawn to. It's his dozens of badges that he wears proudly. We think Russell is absolutely adorable the way he is. But we're ready to see him as an adult. How about you? Well, here he is. It may look like not much has changed with Russell, but he has grown up in a major way. His frame is a bit slimmer, and it looks like he might be hiding some muscles underneath his yellow tee. He wears the exact same Wilderness Explorer outfit, and he's still so proud of all of his badges. We actually think we might like the grown-up version of Russell much more than the child version. How about you? Stewie Griffin. On Family Guy, Stewie Griffin is the 1-year-old infant to Lois and Peter. Even though he's a baby on the show, he's wise beyond his years. In his free time, he usually stays obsessed with thoughts of taking over the world. Since he already has the personality of an adult, don't you think it's about time he looked like one too? Thanks to an artist at the website Brightside, Stewie's childhood days are long gone. Are you ready to see him all grown up? Here he is. It seems like the hair on Stewie's head didn't grow at all throughout his life, but at least he's sporting a little bit of facial hair on his chin. And as a grown-up, he still can't give up his beloved teddy bear. Judging by this photo, Stewie's obsession with world domination is something he'll keep with him forever. He's sitting in front of a red button that could potentially spell doom for the rest of us. Thankfully, this is just a picture and not real life. Another awesome thing about Stewie's adult look is he's definitely twinning with Dr. Evil. Yeah, baby. SpongeBob and Sandy Cheeks. When you need a good laugh, all you have to do is turn on an episode of SpongeBob SquarePants. The cartoon character is a bubbly and goofy yellow sponge who wears brown shorts, a tiny white shirt, and a red tie. His pal Sandy Cheeks is a squirrel from Texas. She has a pretty distinct appearance, and she's definitely not your average squirrel. She's a super smart scientist, and she's usually shown wearing her white oxygen suit. It has a huge dome that surrounds her head and a pink flower attached to the glass. She also wears a pair of really clunky boots. It's hard to imagine these two as adults, but are you excited to see how artist Matthew Henry Ford redesigned them? Well, here they are now. SpongeBob and Sandy are all grown up and they look a lot different. SpongeBob must have been hitting the gym because he's sporting some huge muscles, and Sandy still looks as beautiful as ever. She's flaunting some curves that would drive any squirrel nuts. Do you think these two look better as children or as adults? Make sure to let us know your thoughts down below in the comments section. You might even get a reply from us. Agnes. If you've enjoyed this video so far, you'll really love this next transformation. Agnes from the Despicable Me films is another animated character who definitely deserves an adult makeover. When you think of this character's appearance, you probably remember her looking exactly like this photo. She wears a pair of denim overalls, a striped yellow t-shirt, and a pair of white shoes. Her hair is always in a very cute hairstyle. She wears a tiny little ponytail that sticks right up on the top of her head. Her face is so round and adorable. Don't you just want to squeeze her cheeks? But as we said, it's time for Agnes to grow up. Are you ready to see her now? Here she is. The artist at Brightside ditched the overalls. As an adult, Agnes wears some low-rise jeans that show off her toned tummy instead. She still can't get rid of her striped shirt though, and it's now been converted into a crop top. Her hair has finally grown and she styles it in a high ponytail with some choppy bangs that perfectly frame her face. But as you can see, something about Agnes will never change. Even when she's all grown up, she still has a thing for unicorns. Boo! In Monsters, Inc., Boo is depicted as a 2-year-old toddler. As a child, her vocabulary is very limited. The character can only say certain words such as Boo and Kitty. Oh yeah, and she can also say the green monster Mike Wazowski's full name. Pretty impressive, right? Her character has big brown eyes and her hair is always worn in pigtails. She wears a pink nightshirt, purple leggings, and white socks. Now prepare yourself because we're about to show you an artist reimagined image of Boo as an adult. And here she is. How beautiful does she look? She still has a thing for the color pink, of course, but she finally outgrew her toddler outfit. She now wears a basic pink t-shirt, and we're not too sure, but it looks like she made a fur coat out of Sully. Her face is much slimmer, but she still has the same big beautiful eyes. What do you think of this reimagined photo of Boo? Do you think she looks better as a child or when she's all grown up? Make sure to let us know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Lilo. In 2002, the world was introduced to Lilo and Stitch. Lilo is a 6-year-old Hawaiian girl who's an eccentric free spirit. She's a very happy girl, but she doesn't always keep a smile on her face. She can also be a bit emotional when it comes to talking about her parents who passed away in a car accident. Watching Lilo cry really breaks our hearts. As far as her appearance goes, the character wears a floor-length dress that's covered in a leaf print. She has long jet black hair with short bangs. And she also wears a pair of sandals wherever she goes. We love Lilo as a child, but we're really curious to see what she would look like as an adult. Are you ready to see how the artist at Brightside recreated her look? Lilo has blossomed into a beautiful young woman, don't you think? She still wears the same hairstyle, but that's about all that has remained the same for her. She's now much taller, and she has gotten rid of the leaf dress. Instead, she wears a hula skirt, a tiny top, and a lei around her neck. She also wears a hibiscus flower in her hair. We think Lilo looks absolutely beautiful as a child, but we're really digging her adult appearance. What do you think of her grown-up look? SpongeBob and Patrick Star. We love SpongeBob so much we had to put him on our list twice, but this time he's back with his pal Patrick Star. Patrick is a pink sea star who's not only SpongeBob's BFF but their neighbors too. Patrick loves ice cream and any kind of junk food since he has a major sweet tooth. We love how he's accepting of his body and he's not ashamed to walk around with his shirt off. Patrick is usually seen wearing lime green pants with purple accents. He has a really pointy head, thick eyebrows, and the biggest smile we've ever seen. Are you ready to see these two friends grow up together and become adults? Here they are now. Wow, what a difference. An artist named Dwayne reimagined the characters in a very interesting way. Patrick finally decided to put some clothes on and he's looking good in his cowboy outfit. And who knew a sea star could grow a mustache? SpongeBob has also aged a bit in this picture and it looks like his eyesight has suffered throughout the years. He usually wears glasses when he goes jellyfishing, but now it appears he needs to wear them all the time in order to see. He also has an amazing head full of curly brown hair. Dora the Explorer. Dora the Explorer lives a pretty active life. She's always out and about discovering and exploring, hence the name of the show, of course. The heroic character is shown as a young child on the series. She has short brown hair with bangs and big brown eyes. She is often seen wearing a pink t-shirt, orange shorts, yellow socks, and a pair of white shoes. Even though she's considered a tomboy, she has a love for jewelry, especially the flower bracelet she always wears. She received it as a present on her 4th birthday, and she never leaves home without it. Do you think Dora will finally get rid of her signature outfit as an adult? Well, take a look for yourself. The artist at Brightside created this stunning photoshopped image of the adult Dora. Even when she's all grown up, she's still a fan of the colors pink and orange. But for now, her top is a lot shorter and her shorts are a lot tinier. We love that Dora's hair has grown out and it looks really good in a ponytail, don't you think? As an adult, Dora's love for adventure hasn't gone away. You can see her scaling a mountain like a pro. We're just sad to see that she can no longer fit her beloved flower bracelet. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And hey, why don't you check out our friends at The Trendy? Which of these cartoon characters reimagined as adults is your favorite? React in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and don't forget to give us a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching!